Welcome to Ogle's channel. Thanks for watching today. And we finally have something that has taken me over a year to get my hands on. We finally have in this box N64 controllers for the Nintendo Switch Online. This was announced like well over a year ago, and the first round of controllers shipped over a year ago. And I have, throughout the entire last year, continually updated the website or refreshed the website on Nintendo's homepage or whatever, N64 page for these controllers. And I have tried time and time again to get them. And I've even got to the point sometimes where they're in the cart. I'm getting ready to check out and it just wouldn't verify the address. And by the time I get it verified, they're sold out. And so finally, after a year of trying, I finally have some N64 controllers. So today we're going to unbox them, open them up, and give them a test on Nintendo Switch and see how well these controllers play out compared to the originals. Because, I mean, I really do love this controller. So let's just get it unboxed. Alright, so we have the box here, and it even says, warning, do not accept if red and white seal is broken. And as you can see here, the seal is not broken, so we are able to accept the box. And let's get this sucker on opened up here. Alright guys, so we got it all paired up here. It looks fantastic, feels fantastic. The joystick, the snap action on that, it's probably the best I've ever experienced with an N64 controller. Probably because I've not experienced a new N64 controller in like 20 something years. And so it looks and feels amazing. There is no rumble pack on here, but I do believe it has a rumble feature based on it's sort of shaky when I plugged it in. And there's also no memory card because there's no need for a memory card because everything's stored on the Switch. But let's just sort of test it out here. Let's pick a good game to test it out. Let's go ahead and go with just the basics of Star Fox 64. Test out that rumble pack, see how it works. Oh man, this game is just wonderful in every way. I've always loved Star Fox 64. I never realized like how crisp it really does look on the Switch here. Holy cow, I mean look at the R-Wing there. Huh, I guess I haven't played Star Fox 64 on the Switch Online since it's come out. Let's go ahead and skip past this. Let's get it going. Oh my gosh, the action on here. Oh, we got the rumble feature. I felt that rumble. Oh my gosh. This game brings back so many memories and it feels just natural with the N64 controller. And there we go. I mean, it may actually feel better with this controller. That's probably not true. It's just simply I haven't experienced a N64 controller like this in so long. Alright, so we're coming from behind. Let's go ahead and take them out. And there we go. And well, this is such a great game. We're not here to play the game or evaluate the game. We're evaluating the controller, and the controller feels amazing. And this is a great purchase if you have a Switch. Alright, let's go ahead and find another game to go through. Alright, let's just try out the classic here. Super Mario 64, give it a go. Oh my gosh, guys, this is bringing me back. This is how Mario 64 is meant to be played. I'm telling you, when you play with the N64 controller, it just brings back more memories than when you're playing with the Switch controller. That's all I can say. I mean, obviously the game is still worth playing with the Switch controller, but 100% the N64 controller is worth it. I mean, the cameras, they fit or function just perfectly. I'm not saying they were bad with the Switch controller, but it's just meant for this controller. This system was built with this controller in mind, or these games were built with these controllers in mind, and it just goes so much better with it. So Mario 64 is necessary, and when GoldenEye finally comes out, holy cow, unless they like remap the controllers, or remap the controls, like you really aren't gonna be able to even play GoldenEye without the N64 controller. That's just my opinion, but I'm very excited for it. Alright, let's check out Mario Kart. Yes, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, the E-slides. It feels so natural doing it on the actual N64 controller versus the Switch controller. Once again, I'm not saying the Switch is bad to play these games on, but these games were designed for this N64 controller, and it just makes the most sense if you have the ability to simply get the N64 controller to play it for these games. And I am sure on the mic here, the little control stick sound is coming through, and that's honestly part of the N64 appeal. I know it sounds dumb, but I love the sound of that control stick. Modern games, you just don't, you don't get to experience that. Also, I forgot how good this game looks on the Switch. They did a really good job putting N64 on the Switch as far as like making the games look fantastic. You know, I've not really done a lot of talking about that on the channel, but these games really come to life and pop on the Switch. This was a great decision by Nintendo to put the 64 on here. Hey, maybe they'll do the GameCube at some point. That'd be awesome. But there we go, guys. The N64 Switch controller. It's awesome. That's all you can really say about it. It's exactly what I wanted out of a 64 controller. It plays just like the 64. It has the rumble feature just like the 64. The joystick, it has the, I don't know, the tightness just like the old 64 if you got a brand new one out of the box. And who knows if it'll last. I mean, it might get raggedy as the year goes by as the old N64 controllers. I don't know, but maybe it made it a little more better where it stays tight for longer. Who knows, but regardless, this is a great purchase. If you want to play N64 games on your Switch, to me, this is the only way to do it. Especially when it comes like to the Zelda games and, you know, especially GoldenEye coming out, you're going to want to have the C buttons functioning the way they're meant to function. So to me, this is 100% worth the purchase. I believe it was $50 or $60 on the Switch side. They'll probably never go on sale because they rarely ever stay in stock. Like I said, it took me a year just to get mine. But if you can finally get yourself an N64 controller, I highly recommend it. Follow the guy on Twitter, Wario64. He updates you a lot of times if things go on sale. For various, you know, discounts or just simply item availability for like pre-order and such. That's where I came across the availability for the N64 controller once I finally started using his site more. So check him out as well if you're wanting for a little bit more of an update on when the 64 controllers are going to come into stock. But regardless, guys, if you enjoyed watching the video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check out other videos listed up above. And as always, go out there, find a great game to play, and just simply have a great rest of the day.